Hello, hello. Is my voice audible? And are you able to see the screen? Okay, am I audible? So let's just wait for 2 3 minutes more. Okay, let everyone join, and then we will start with our last day of the boot camp. Okay, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Let everyone join. I think you all have made till here. This is like the fully deployed link. We will do deployment today of our project. Okay. I think till day 2 you have done your whole work. Hook like let's just wait for 2 3 minutes. Let everyone join and then we will start the session. Okay, so today we will do these four. These are the custom hooks. I'll first tell you what are the custom hooks and all those things. Till now, you should have made till this particular thing. Day 1 and day 2 should be completed. Okay, so you have to build like this particular project with me. Okay, for your good understanding, you should build with me. Okay. Uh, let's just wait for 1 minute more and then we will start the session. Till now, anyone has any doubt like in these that what we have made till now? Okay, okay, good. Now I think we can start the session. Okay, so our today's topic of the day, the third day, would be like what are custom hooks. So till now you have almost done 8 hooks. So the custom hooks would be hooks which will be made using these hooks only. But what would they help us? They would help us to reduce the code and makes the particular custom code more reusable. And we will see when we will be coding that how we will be making them reusable. Like there were some optimization that we will do, right? There was some things something which wrong which we were also doing, and I will show you that how that can be reduced. Okay, so like don't confuse that these are the only 4 custom hooks that are available. These are just 4 simple examples of custom hooks. You can make n number of hooks according to your needs. That's why they are called as custom hooks. So these 4 I have taken the example so that it makes clear in your mind that how we are merging two like function and like what you say the hook to make a one hook, right, and make a particular hook more functional, okay, and more reusable. Okay, so we will start. So this is our deployed project that it would look like. I want one functionality in it, that is I am making a use toggle. Okay, so what we were doing, like think of a site where this functionality works. Suppose you have a Facebook. So this use toggle works at different components, suppose like dislike, right, dark mode, and what you say the light mode functionality. So what we will do, we will customize it, we will put it in a one file so that we can use it again and again, so that it becomes reusable. So what the end functionality of this use toggle is, I think you all know that what is toggle. It will reverse the decision. So if I go for force open, it will say I am visible, click toggle to hide me. Okay, force close will hide it. So this is the basic functionality. Okay, It is a 3-day boot camp. It is a 3-day boot camp. Okay, it is a 3-day boot camp only. Okay, so this is the functionality that we want to build, and now I think we will start with the session. This is the last day of the boot camp. Today we will deploy the link. Okay, I think we can start with the session. Okay, we will make a new file in the source. In the source we will go new folder which will be saying hooks, and in hooks we will be making use toggle hook, use toggle.jsx. Okay, now we will import. Now you will see that these custom hooks would be made using the hooks which we have already learned. Okay, now we have imported this. Okay, now we will export function use toggle. We will provide initial value that we will just as similar that we do in our use state functionality, right? Now I think this particular line that I'm writing would be clear in your mind that what I'm trying to do here. Set value use state initial. Okay, now you will see that we will be merging these use state and one functionality which is use toggle, and you will be able to know that how this saved that how it made it more reusable to it. Okay, and will be saving more time from the developer side, and as well as like made the maintainability very easy of any project, right? What I am saying, just toggle, this function is toggle. Okay, and whenever this particular what you say whenever this particular hook would be called, so these three things are the things that we will get. Okay, okay, so now this is the what you say the hook that we have made, and now we will make the similar way in which we used to do, which is use toggle lab.jsx. Okay, so now we will import use toggle as we used to import what you say as we used to import the simple okay, wait a minute, use toggle from use toggle. Okay, so I think you are getting my point that as we used to do, these are the inbuilt one, and these are the one which we have built from our hook library. Okay, now we will export default. Okay, now you can go to my like what you say you can go to my GitHub repo. This is the demo source. We will go to hooks, no, not the hooks, we will go to demo labs, and we will see the use what you say what we are doing use toggle. So this is the template that you have to copy. So in this we will be using our what you say in this we will be using our the hook that we have made. Okay, now you will see const open as our okay, I'll show you. I'll not speak for 1 minute. Use toggle. See what used to happen before when you have used, suppose you say use state, you were only allowed to send name and set name in it. There was no function that we can destructure from it. But now as we have made our own custom hook, as it is returning a value, a toggle function, this is the toggle function, and the set value. So in the initialization we would be mentioning all this. So this particular thing is made for our custom wise. Okay, you can make any customization, but I'm just telling you about the functionality that we needed, and we customize the hook according to our need. Okay, now we will go to this primary button because we want on click something should happen. And what would happen, I'll tell you. that on click toggle, right? So what we are doing, we toggle here, it should be double G. So what we are doing, there is a function which is written, you can consider it as a backend, which is written in this particular hook, and we have destructured it, while using it. Okay, I think this particular thing would be clear in your mind, and if it is not, just ask me. I'll again tell you what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I think you must be handy with this ternary operator, show, and now I will say on click functionality, on click, set open as true. These set open is also being taken from that only. Okay, set open false. Okay, I think this would be clear now. You can remove the comments if you want, they are of no use now. Now you will see what was the intended functionality that we wanted that when I press this show box, there should be like a toggle happen when I click the hide box. Okay, so this is the basic functionality which is actually available in most of the sites. Okay, now I have to include this in app.jsx in our main file. Okay, now we will import use toggle lab. Where is use toggle lab? Let me just use toggle. Okay, mm, where is this particular thing coming from? Mm, mm, mm. I think there is some use toggle lab. Mm, what the particular thing is saying? Have I used anything different here? Okay, I have imported toggles 2 times. Okay, I think this is the main issue. Why is it not working then? Let me just see for once. Import use toggle. Why this toggle demo is coming? From where is it coming? Toggle demo. Mm, I think use from, let's just wait for a minute. Labs. I want use now we will say import uh, don't know why it is not coming up here. Wait for a minute. Let me just see. Hmm. Import use. Oh, I think it's coming now. I don't know why what happened that it was not coming automatically, right? Now you will go here to my GitHub in app.jsx day 3 and it would be the first one. Now it will be here use toggle lab. Okay, now it would be showing up here in our real project. I think yes. So see, we will be able to get the same functionality, show and hide. And you could ask me that why we wanted to do it. See, these are the UI cases that in which the use toggle is used. See, you can implement it simply in your code also. That defining function in different way and defining the hook in the same file, but it is not an optimized version. Suppose just think there are 100 files and they wanted to use the same functionality. So you will write 100 times the same code? No. What you will do, you will put that particular code in one file and you will reuse it again. So I have shown one example also here, that if no custom hook, then what would have happened? Okay, so you should have what should have happened, that you would be declaring the use state and toggle functionality in a different manner, and just consider that there are 100 such files. So you would not write the code 100 times. What you did, you made a custom hook, and right, you made a custom hook which is containing a function also, and it is using a use state also, which actually made another hook which is useful for you. I think this particular thing would be clear in your mind, that what I am trying to say. Okay, you can make n number of hooks according to your, like what you say, according to your need. I am just showcasing you the most popular custom hooks which are made. Okay, so you can similarly, now we will go for the second custom hook, which is this. So what happens, suppose you write here something and you write something here, like suppose yeah, at the rate gmail.com, right? Ram at the rate gmail.com, right? And now have you seen that there are many functionalities, like many pages that they give a option to clear your data, right? So what, on the particular click, your data is cleared from here, right? And we are also using the functionality that on change. Now I will code, then I'll explain you that what this particular thing has done to our code, that how has it optimized our code. Okay, so right, you have been using like on change functionality, so you applied the same on change functionality to both of them, so it made your code reusable. Instead of writing in the different files, you have mentioned in one file and you are using that particular file in both of them. Okay, I think I'm able to make my point clear, that uh, what it do. Okay, now we will make a new hook which is use input.jsx. Now we will import, because see, these are the use state. These are actually applied using the simple, what you say, simple hooks only. Okay, function use input, and I am passing the initial, like the default initial. As the default initial of a use state is empty, like 0 or false, we are also defining the default value, which is const value. I think now this particular thing would be clear, that what we are doing with the use state value and set value. Use state initial const on change, catch the event, and set value e dot target dot value. Okay, now after this return, you should be returning something from the hook. So what will be returning? Value, on change function, and set value. Okay, now we will make our lab, which is use input lab.jsx. Okay, now you'll just go to my GitHub, use input. You will just copy paste the template from here. Okay, now you will see that how our code was reusable, and I will show you that how previously we were not using it in the above section. Okay, now what you did const name as use input. You define the initial value, which is empty. Similar way, const email. You are using use input in it also. Okay, now you will go to the buttons. And you will destructure it. Okay, you will destructure it by putting three dots. I have already told you that what is the meaning of three dots, that it will open it. Okay, now you will opening email. Okay, now you go to here. In this particular place, you have to write. Now you will see that how much code becomes reusable and how it was not reusable before, when we were using it before. Okay, now you will pass an or functionality here, or in the similar manner, or here, and you will say name dot value, that what is all the value in the name dot, like what is the name containing the value. Okay, email dot value. Okay, now you will set some on click functionality here in the button, which is on clear. So what you will say, on click set on click, what you will do, you will name dot set value as empty. Like this is what the functionality we wanted, email dot set value as empty. Okay, now you can remove these comments if you want, because see, if you are adding comments, it doesn't look good in your. Okay, you have to add this in app.jsx too. Okay, import use what we have done, use input lab from here, input lab from labs of use input lab. Okay, now you will do in the same manner. You will go to my GitHub, day 3, and I'll be using use input from here. Use input lab. Now it will be shown up here. See what happened. We are writing RUDRA or any name like Akshat from chat name I have used. So I want this functionality clear, right? I put clear. This particular thing is cleared. Now what we did, we made a custom hook. Which is actually providing me this functionality, on change functionality, and it is providing me the use state functionality combined together. Okay, so it made our code reusable. Now you say how it is reusable. Now just revisit some of the codes which we have written before. Suppose let's go for use ref, right? Not use ref. Any other good example that I can think of? Let me just see, so that it is easy for me to explain you that how you saved so much of code. Okay, suppose use state. So what you were doing, suppose now use state, we will go to use state. We will see, we are seeing that there is a typing name of functionality, so it will be used here. So suppose what you were doing, you were using set name here, name and set name, which is which we are using in our input. And if we look at this, if we look at this, we are using a use state here. If we look at the use state, we are using use state here, and what we are doing in that, we are passing an on change functionality. That on change set the name, but what we customized for us, we actually combined both of them here in a one file so that it can be reusable. Okay, so it can be reused in this file also, and you can implement the same functionality of use state in the use state, that name functionality, with this particular hook also. So is this point clear, that how it can be reused and how it is combining and customizing all of these things? Means these are the feature which is provided by React, that you can combine them, right? And you have to return them, right? And you have to destructure in the file that you have to use it, in which you have to use it. Okay, if anyone has doubt, just ask me. Okay, otherwise I'll take the doubt in the after, like what you say, after deployment. Okay, if you have any doubt, just ask me now, that what we are doing here, right? How it made our code reusable. Okay, nice. If you have no doubt, I think we can move ahead. Now I want a functionality in my code. See so have you ever seen that whenever you are shopping online, you are typing something. Okay, you are typing something, and the response comes bit delayed. The reason behind is that what we want, that if there are suppose 10 products, okay, 10 products, and if you write d, suppose you write d in it, okay, suppose you write d in it, let's just wait for 1 minute. I think someone is okay now. Fine. Okay, fine. Someone was actually passed me some LinkedIn request. Okay, let's just wait for 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay, let's wait for 1 minute. हेलो, यस, कौन बोल रहा है? भैया Okay, it was an urgent call. That's why I have to go. Sorry for the delay. So yes, what I was explaining is that, so it comes bit delayed. The response come bits delayed. So what actually happens is that the server is trying to actually minimize the call. Suppose if you write D, what will happen? It will search all the products which are related to D. Okay, so that there are minimum calls that are happening. So what it actually do, it actually waits for a minute. So for like if someone is writing D, E, F, so you have to like call one by one. But what actually happens, we search, we go for Apple, right? So you did you see that there was a little, what you say, there was a little delay. Okay, so that's why it actually saved the API calling from the back. So it actually is used in the search functionality and filtering in the in the, like what you say, in big and scalable apps. So I'll just show you once again. once again what I was trying to say. Just create like suppose mango, and you will see that there is a debounced, there is a delayed response. What this delayed response is doing is actually waiting for a minute. Let's just wait for a minute, then we will actually search for the mango, and then it searches for the mango. So it actually helps us to save the API, right? So there is calling of API to the backend. Is there anything for us? Okay, so I think this particular thing is clear. Then we will move to the coding part. If anyone is having any doubt in this, just tell me. I'm looking at the chat section. That what this debounced did. Okay, that what this debounced did, that it actually waited, like it waited for you. Like, let's just someone write. Okay, suppose if someone has write app only, so it has matches apple and pineapple. I have created a mock database in the template, so you can just see from there. Okay, okay, I have to again explain. Okay, so have you ever seen like this act not you should not have seen this actually happens in scalable app. So what suppose there are let me go and show you here. This is debounce labs. We will go to debounce. Suppose this is our what you say database. These are only the fruits which are available. Right. This is the data set which is available. So suppose these are the e-commerce, what you say, products which are available on the e-commerce site. So what it does, it actually calls for the search type bit later. Okay, so it actually saves a time. How it saves a time? Let me just suppose there are 10 products of A. Okay, so suppose there are 10 products of A, due to which what will happen? What will happen? 10 products have to be called from the backend. Okay, but what this debounce will do? It will wait for some time. It will wait for some time. See, it cannot wait. It cannot tell you to write because there are some slow typers. But this thing does not happens generally. Okay, so it's wait. Let someone type 2 3 words so that in minimum calls I can show you the matches. Okay, in minimal ways I can show you the matches. Okay, if this particular thing is clear. Like suppose I am writing A, so it will search for all apple, banana, mango. Right, it waited for some time. Though I am a slow typer, so it has to create more calls to the backend. But what happened, it will wait for some time, let someone write so that my functionalities will be reduced. So now I write app. So now it waited for some time and it gives the matches apple and pineapple. So it is a very good optimization technique which is used by in the scalable apps. Okay, is this particular thing clear what I'm trying to say? That it waited for some time, let someone write 2 3 keywords more. So I think that it could like reduce my work only. If someone is writing A, I cannot like force him to like write faster, but it would optimize. Like it is a optimization thing. Okay, if doubt is cleared, then just say yes in the comment section. Okay, okay, now we can go and make our hook, which is use debounce. Okay, use debounce. Okay, now this use debounce would be imported. We will use basic, what you say, basic, that I has already told you, use state from React. And now we will export function use debounce. Const debounced. I think you understood that what I have told you, that it is an optimization technique. Okay, and these points would be clear to you that what I am writing, because these are all the things which I are doing from 2 days now. Okay, that how the use state is functionality working. Okay, use state value. For that we will be using use effect. I think now you would be more comfortable with this, that what is use effect and all these things. We are going to set timeout. Set timeout and set debounced to the value, and just wait for the delay, and we will provide that delay. That delay is for 300. Okay, we have provided that delay. Just wait for a minute. Let someone type 2 3 words more, so that it is easy for me to filter out thing. Okay, clear timeout. uh, Clear timeout id value and delay. Okay, now I have passed all of these function, and I will say return. After that I'll say just return my debounced. I want the debounced thing to be returned only. We have customized it to our own needs. Okay, now we will close these all tabs, because these functionality has already been done. Now use debounced lab.jsx. Go to my GitHub, just copy the template of this use debounce, and then we will start writing. Okay, now I will show you by more. Okay, by adding more substances in it or more data in it. That what I was trying to say. Okay, now it will be const text and set text is equals to use state in initially empty array const debounce is use debounce. We are using our the custom hooks that we have made, and we have provided delay as 500 milliseconds. Okay, just wait for 500 milliseconds. Let someone write something, and then we will search for the data. Okay, I'll add some more data to it, but let's just complete the functionality. Okay, so it is filtering out. So if you can see, it will return a filter out data on the basis of what we have passed in it. Suppose x is a, so it will filter out all the things which have been containing a as a text in them. Okay, we will go to the input field. We will pass value here, value text on change, set text e.target.value. Okay, and in placeholder I'll write enter the fruit name. Okay, enter the fruit name. Now in this I'll be writing the live, like the live text would be what you say, the text, and it would be debounced text. Okay, I think we have completed our code, and now let me just add some more data to it. For from a you can just write ample, anything, ample, arm. Okay, auto. You can add arata. Okay, I think you can add more data to it. Now you will see that what I was trying to say. Okay, now I have to add this in app.jsx. So import what was our use debounced lab, use bounced lab, debounced lab from labs, and okay, now you can go to my GitHub, look for app.jsx, use debounce lab. Now you will see the functionality that how it is working. Now if you write a, what it will show, see it has waited for some time. Let do this thing again. Look at the live and debounced. Live is a and debounced is a. So what happened? Apple and these all things came that all contained a in it, right? So what we want from our side, okay, the user is typing slow, that's not our fault, but if there is a user which is typing fast, so we can save something from our side. And how can we save something from our side? Like arm. So it waited for 1 minute, it waited for 500 milliseconds, and then shows the matched result. Okay, so it is the one of the most what you say used custom hook that you are also using in your daily life. Okay, now we will be looking at a use previous custom hook, which actually stores the previous value. Okay, though we have implemented it again, if anyone was very much careful about, then you should be like remembering that how we use this use previous. Okay, like we have already implemented this functionality, and let me just make you remember that we have done this already in our use ref. But now what we will be doing, we will be combining them in a separate file, so that it becomes more reusable. Okay, it becomes reusable. Okay, we are already like catching up the previous and previous data. Okay, if you write here rudra, so it is actually catching the previous data till a. Okay, but and you would ask me that where is this use previous data is used. So have you ever seen those what you say stock exchange site, which actually shows the previous value of a stock and the current value also? So that particular site is actually using this custom hook, okay, to for their implementation of showing us the previous what was the previous value of the of the stock. Okay, now we will implement it in our coding part. I think I am able to make my point clear where it is used. Okay, now use what you say, what we were using, use previous. What was the name of the hook that we will be using? You can name anything, but I am just making it more general term so that it is clear to you. Okay, it is use previous. Previous.jsx. Now you will import. This is the the last hook that you will be reading. After that, we will deploy our project. Okay. And use previous would be value, use previous value, const ref, use ref. We will be applying the same that we have done already. Okay, ref dot current, ref dot value, return ref dot current. Okay, now this is the same functionality that we have implemented. If you go to the use ref lab, we have done the same to store the previous value. So you can do one thing, from like as an assignment, if you are like a very geek to it, so you can implement this what you say, this functionality that we have already implemented using our custom hook that we are making. Okay, this is up to you if you want to, right? But it would actually work, it would actually work for it, and you will be like happy, like okay, we made a custom hook and I used in my own purpose, for my own purpose. Okay, now you go for use previous lab.jsx, just copy the template from the github, from my github. You can just go to use what you say, uh, what was our use previous demo from here. Now just code along with me, we will be using the same thing. Okay, now it is const count and set count. Okay, use state 0, const previous is equals to use previous. Oh wait a minute, is equals to use previous, and the initial would be count, initial value would be count, which is actually pointing to 0 now, for now. Okay, now I think all things are done. You will be must handy with on click functionality and on click functionality that we are providing to this. Okay, now so how it should work, I think I should tell that particular thing first. Suppose you are increase the counter, so the previous value is 0, right? If you increase the counter, the previous value is 1. So we implemented this particular thing using our custom hook. Okay, now you have to go to app.jsx and include this particular lab in our main file. Okay, import use use previous lab from lab use previous lab. Okay, now you can go to my github. App.jsx, and this is the last hook that we have made. I think you would be much clearer about the hooks now, and the custom hooks especially, that they are nothing new, but you can say an optimization that you can do for better UI and all those things. Okay, what happened? We just inspect use previous demo. I think okay, this is not here, it should be use previous lab, and now it will work perfectly fine. Okay, now you will see that this particular thing would be having the, okay, now I have not updated the previous value too. Just go to use previous and add here the count value, the previous value that should be added. Okay, now you will be able to see that if here is 6, here is 5. Okay, now you can see that it is containing a previous value. Now you can just push this particular thing on GitHub. Okay, and now we will deploy our project, and then if anyone is having any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, last push. Okay, now we will look that has all things have come into our GitHub or not. Sir, how and we will get, okay, so you have to fill the forms and have to show that you are present, you have 100% attendance. So that particular thing is shared in the community group. Okay, and then you will get the certificate, and there is a certificate that in which you have to show the project you have made. Okay, so that the project that you have made with me. Okay, I'll be sharing that all things on community group. Okay, I think the last push has been pushed. Now you can go to Versal. Let's just put this StreamYard here so that it may not get close. Pin. Add new project. So you can just see the steps of deploying any project. Okay. We have this React Lab final. We will import it. Okay. Now we have to, like what you say, cancel these run commands build. No, your 100% attendance is required for the what you say certificate generation. Okay, you will put distance here. You will put npm run build. I think this is what it actually is. Let me just see. Npm run build. It's not T, it's D. Okay. Now your project will start deploying. Okay. Now there is some issue. Let me just see that what it is saying. Okay, let's just wait for a minute. Otherwise, these are the only two steps that you have to replicate. That what I did. I think it is something of JSON. Let me just see. Packet.json. Can we use nullify? Yes, you can. Definitely, you can. Okay, definitely you can use that also. Now, I think this particular thing would be clear. I think we should use ChatGPT in this, like for asking that what modules are the missing, what it is trying to say. Let me just go. Okay. Sir, how do we get certificate? Okay, let me just wait for a minute. I'll tell you. Okay, there is saying that in our app.jsx, there is a file which is telling us to use this command V. Okay, we were not importing the correct file here. Okay, then fix. Now I think everything would run perfectly fine. I'll answer to all these questions. Just wait for a minute. Build. This would be distance. Close it. These are the final. Okay, and your deployed link would be like this. Your final deployed project would look like this. Okay, so you have to make the project also with me. Okay, and you have to deploy it too. Okay, now your project is deployed. There was one things which we are missing, and now your deployment is successful. Okay, so now I'll be answering the questions that you were asking. Just ask me that how do we get certificate. So okay, so for getting certificate there would be a link shared. by the DevTown team in the community group. Okay. After that, you have to put all the like attendance that you have attended the session. Like once you fill the attendance, there would be some response that you get from the form. So you will submit that and you will get the certificate. Okay. So if anyone is having any doubt regarding this whole thing, okay, now in this I have also provided you the search functionality. Like though there are only 12 hooks, but if you want the search functionality, it is also there. That if you do use state, like it will search for that use state. So you can see that the use state is coming up here. Okay. Now you can ask me anything that you want to ask. Okay. Any doubt? Then we will bind up the session if anyone has. GitHub repo link. Okay. Sir, what is the last date of the project submission? Okay. I have given the last date today is 29. Let's just keep it for 3rd of January. Okay, 3rd of January. I'll post it. The 3rd of January would be the date. Uh, I'll once you will be shared the date, okay? Don't be like don't like think much of it. You will be shared. Though I'll be sharing the 3rd of January, I think. I think I have to mention that in my PDF. Okay, any other doubt? This is my GitHub link repo. Okay. If any doubt, just tell me. Otherwise, sir, we didn't got appreciation certificate earlier. How do hooks work internally? Like basic idea of okay. So the see hooks are actually provided by the React. It actually adds the dynamism to our project, that it actually like manages the state. Okay, it actually what it actually do, it actually tells the page, okay, something has changed. Suppose you can just see for the use state, the basic the flow, what I'm trying to say. Please, what is the project, will it be sent to the community? Yes, it would be sent to the community, and the project is this that we have made. Okay, this is the project that we have made, like the link of this particular thing that you have made with me. Okay, the same project. Okay, so talking about, so what it do, it actually manages a state. So what it says, see, there is a count. Suppose there would be a variable count which will be used in our what you say, in our UI. Okay, this is the count happening. So I want to show it, I want to show it to the browser or on the GUI side that something has changed. So these hooks actually help us to re-render that, or you can say help us to, like what you say, help us to re-render the project, re-render the UI, so that that particular change can be seen on our UI. So this is how the basic flow of UI of the hooks work. Okay, this is the like the basic flow which happens. Like this is the main use of the hooks. That's why we study the hooks. Okay, like it actually help us to re-render. Okay, so that the particular thing that we want to change or we have changed can be seen on our screen. Suppose you have use state and you are doing 1 2 3 4 5 a counter plus plus plus, so that this particular thing that we have done, that on click functionality, and there should be a something change on our UI, these state manages is done by the hooks. Suppose and we have learned many hooks. This is the one functionality that I have like explained you. Okay. Okay, any other doubt? If no, then we will just wind up the session. Okay, this is the okay, nice. Okay. I think every doubt is clear and we can just wind up the session now. Okay. Have a good night. I think you have must enjoy the 3 day boot camp. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.